Hello, welcome to the session on Practice on Fabric. Let us look at the objectives of this session. At the end of this session, you will be able to identify and describe the various types of stitches, practice on fabric stitching with single needle lock stitch machine. First, let's look at the materials required for practicing on fabric. Single needle industrial lock machine, overlock machine, pinking shears, hand needle, scale, shears, long cloth of 1 meter, cord 0.30 meter, sewing threads, dressmaker's gauge, measuring tape. Next, let's learn the different types of stitches on fabric. A stitch refers to the joining or fastening of fabric or other material using a needle and thread. It involves the interlocking of thread through the material in a specific pattern, creating a secure and often decorative connection. So, some of the basic types of stitches are straight stitch, curved stitch, triangle stitch, back tack stitch, spiral stitch, and zigzag stitch. Straight stitch is the basic stitch that is used for sewing. It is mostly used to stitch two pieces of fabrics together to achieve a perfect straight stitch. Choose your stitch length, that is 2.5 to 3 mm. Square stitch involves creating a series of connected straight stitches at right angles, forming a distinctive square pattern. There are two types of square stitches: reinforcing corners and decorative stitches. Reinforcing corners are commonly used to strengthen the corners in tote bags, pouches, or quilt blocks, whereas decorative stitches create decorative and visually interesting grid pattern on the fabric. Curved stitch follows a gentle curved path, accommodating rounded or circular fabric edges. Triangle stitch incorporates three sides of stitches, creating a triangular pattern in sewing, often used for decorative or structural purposes. Examples of triangle stitch are stacked triangle stitch, half square triangle units, and folded star quilt block. The back tack stitch involves sewing a few stitches in reverse at the beginning and end of a seam. The two ways to do back tack stitches on a sewing machine are manual and automatic. Spiral stitch progresses in a continuous and spiraling pattern. Three different types of spiral stitch are free motion spiral, continuous spiral, and echo spiral. Zigzag stitch is a versatile sewing technique that moves in a zigzag motion, commonly used for finishing edges, preventing fraying, and adding decorative touches to sewing. Now, let's look at the general procedure for practicing on fabric. Take a fabric and draw lines 1 cm apart under each other. Start the machine and lift the presser foot lifter and place the fabric under it. Place both hands on the fabric. Then lower the pressure foot and begin to gently pedal carefully. Monitor the movements of the needle and fabric and the speed of the machine. Repeat this exercise until you have finished sewing all the lines. To sew angle curves, lower the pressure foot so that the needle is inside the fabric and sew with horizontal lines. Practice stitching at the vertically curved edges and stopping the timelines and turning the fabric. Next, let's perform stitch lines in different shapes on fabric. Draw lines on a fabric. Once the fabric is fixed, keep the mark on the fabric under the needle point, under the presser foot. Start moving the treadle while you push the flywheel of the machine by right hand towards yourself. Continue the movement of the treadle with your feet. While stitching, control the fabric with both hands. With the movement of machine, the feed dog will automatically transport the fabric, but you have to pay attention to the needle and presser foot to maintain the correct line of the stitches. Keep full tension on the fabric and needle. Take care that your fabric is not caught in the treadle wheel of the machine. Save your fingers from needle while controlling the fabric, as machine stitching is faster than hand stitching. Now, perform all the stitch lines once on double-layered fabric of 20 × 22.5 cm. Cut the fabric for 7 sets, that is, 14 pieces. Put 2 pieces together above each other. Bast and stitch all around, leaving 0.5 cm from all edges. Take excess fabric, 20 × 45 cm, to perform the straight stitch lines. While working on the curved stitches, insert brown sheet underneath the fabric. To secure threads at the end, use reverse stitching mechanism. Place these back stitches over the previous stitch or just inside the previous stitch line. You can also tie the thread ends. Therefore, you first have to bring the lower thread to the right side of the fabric. Pull on the upper thread to catch the lower thread. Then, pull it through completely. Tie threads together and trim away the excess threads. By training in this way, mistakes and irregular stitches that occur when sewing clothes can be prevented. Let's recap the key points discussed. Some of the basic types of stitches are straight stitch, square stitch, curved stitch, triangle stitch, back tack, spiral, and zigzag. Practice to design, draw, and stitch patterns on fabric. This brings us to the end of the session. Hope you have gained a good understanding of practicing on fabric. See you in the next session.